Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
It seems to run on some form of electricity.
And it was wrong. It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call.
Bad call.
Some are good for fighting, others for dying.
It's just two movies.
All right, welcome back. First episode back from the break. It is another episode of It's Just Two Movies. My name is Daniel King. In the studio with me this evening, Birdman.
Call.
Birdman, how are you, brother?
Oh, I'm pretty good. A little tired.
Yeah.
You know, just been driving all day, but hey, we're here.
You know what?
And we're ready to make a podcast.
Surprise. We're about to stack up 2 yards of nose beers and nose clams for... We're not. I don't know a cocaine guy, but...
I don't know.
Anyway.
And if you did, you'd be broke.
If it's your first time not tuning out to this show yet, what we do is we talk about 2 movies. One of us at least, we think is good. And the other movie that we watch is something that is so bad, hopefully, that it's good. We that's how we rate them, and that's what we're doing. Now, this is Frustrating February.
Oh, there's a theme?
It's the first episode of Frustrating February.
Yeah.
And the theme of Frustrating February, because a lot of people ask me, Danny, what's Frustrating February going to be about?
Mm-hmm.
And I will say it's frustrating because I am not playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm joking. Partly. I'm joking partly. But
that's like me with The Witcher 3.
Yeah. Well, I wanted a reason to cover some films that are important to the development of modern day cinema. I don't mind to do shit from the 50s. I don't mind to do shit older than that. I don't mind to do stuff from any era. I am cool with whatever, as long as it is a good example of something that legitimately changed kind of the way that we view cinema.
Yeah.
So this week we were batting a couple of things back and forth because doing this is a new concept.
Real quick.
Yeah.
What makes it frustrating?
Oh,
for the listener, they don't know what.
I don't know, man. Like, how old are you? Okay, have you seen Jurassic Park before? Okay, do you want to? Okay, well, if you answered yes, then you lied about the first question because you've already seen it. It's super accessible. It's everywhere. It's in the zeitgeist. You can accidentally watch all of Jurassic Park. But you had never seen it.
No, not most of it. I've seen some of it, just parts,
bits and pieces.
And pieces. It's just not a film that ever. So I was like, what, 5 when this came out?
Yeah, just a wee whippersnapper, I guess.
We didn't watch a ton of movies, and this is never really something that I've been interested in. I'm not gonna lie, but I think what makes it frustrating for me is watching older movies.
Okay.
I don't know. Just they don't do it for me.
Okay. Well,
but
we've got plenty to chat about then. If you're not familiar with Jurassic Park, it is a PG-13 1993 adventure sci-fi film, 2 hour, 7-minute runtime. It's got an 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. You can check it out on Netflix if you want. That's where I did, even though I own the physical trilogy, OG trilogy copy. God, the third one's fucking, boy, it's something. We could have just done Jurassic Park 3. I don't know why we chose Velocipaster or whatever the other thing is we watch. Anyway, this is directed by Steven Spielberg. Wow, imagine that. It's got a box office of $1.057 billion US dollars. Release date June 11th, 1993, on a budget of $6.3 million. Wow, turning 6.3 mil into 100 billion.
That's insane.
Or into 1.057 billion, excuse me. Running time 2 hours 7 minutes. The cast: this stars Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, Ariana Richards, Richard Attenborough, B.D. Wong, Joseph Mazzelli. Is that it? Oh, no, wait. I gotta mention fucking Wayne Knight and Samuel L. Jackson. Also, Martin Ferrero, he's the lawyer. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Birdman, if somebody out there exists that is like you and has never seen Jurassic Park...
There are dozens of us.
What would... There are. We are out there in the tens. We are in the tens. That's it. Just a dramatic pause. Waiting for like millions or billions or whatever. Like,
nope, just
tens.
Just 10 of us.
Waiting for everybody to go, yeah.
Jurassic Park is a film about a doctor. Is he a doctor? No, he's just a rich dude. Is he just a rich dude?
Are you talking about the old man?
Hammond?
Yeah, Hammond. He's just
just rich.
Rich,
he's
eccentric dude. Yeah. If he is a doctor, he seems more like a rich, just eccentric lunatic.
Right. It is about a rich person starting a fucking theme park for dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep.
And there's some science involved.
A little bit of science in there.
There's a little bit of science in there.
It's just the right amount of we're making it up, but also it doesn't exist quite yet. So, this movie spiraled so many actual scientific studies. It's fascinating, but that's a different topic. So we're here to talk about the movie.
Right.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and kick off full spoilers into Jurassic Park if for some reason you haven't seen it. If you have, I'm going to keep this part real brief. You have Sam Neill and fucking Laura Dern, and they're paleontologists. One of them's like a molecular biologist or whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, they're both scientisty dinosaur people, and fucking Hammond shows up, and he's like, I'm building a park. I need you guys to sign off on it and meet my lawyer. He flies them out there. They meet the lawyer. They're like, oh, you're kind of a scumbag. And they're looking at the park, and he's like, I made dinosaurs. And they're like, oh, my God. And then somebody fucking double crosses. It's fucking Newman.
It's Newman from Seinfeld.
Double crosses the entire fucking park, shuts all the shit down. The dinosaurs get out, and boy, are they super friendly. Nobody has a problem with it. They just pet a bunch of dinosaurs, ride them around, and everybody goes home.
Nobody dies.
I'm joking. Almost everybody dies. It is super fucking dangerous.
Not that many people die.
Not that many. 3? Wow. Okay. I hope the mic picked up that was a subtle fart. Supple, frantic, but cautious.
We're really back on our bullshit.
Yeah. I had a lot of beers before we even started, but yes.
Oh, for sure. You have to. So would you like to explain just real quick the bit of science that's involved in this?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So dinosaurs. I think the like Mr. DNA segment of it, before I get into this, the Mr. DNA thing where he's like, he's giving you the exposition, but it's the most fun way to get it.
So they did that to do it quick, right?
To catch you up to it. The main characters don't know what's going on, neither do we.
Right.
So we both watch a funny, silly, informational video with an animated character that just breaks it the fuck down.
Yeah.
So, dinosaurs used to walk the earth, and they had mosquitoes, just like we got today. and he goes, they suck the blood and get stuck in the sap, and that becomes amber. And that's dino DNA. Wow! They take the blood out of the mosquito petrified in amber.
Yeah.
There is not a rich enough sample rate. People have tried.
Yeah.
That's the point, though. Is after this movie came out, they were like, "Can we do that?"
Right.
So they were just like, "Yeah, let's try that out.
Fucking try it."
Yeah. Very cool, man. But I mean, a lot of amazing discoveries have happened because of the types of experiments that have been poised. I should say after the original book written by Michael Crichton. It's not called Jurassic Park. It's called something else, I think.
No, I think it is.
Is it?
Right? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. It very well may be under the same name.
Let's look it up.
By Michael Crichton.
How do you say his name?
I say Crichton.
Crichton? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, it's just called Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So a book of the same name.
Yeah.
Curious how those came out so close together, isn't it?
You know, a wise man once said, all the best movies are based on books.
It's true. It's true. As another wise man once said, I am the liquor, Randy. So, yeah.
I like that bit though, that they're explaining it with this little cartoon.
I loved it. I loved it. And I love the guy doing the character acting for Mr. DNA is just, he's 110% and it fits perfect. It's very like, I'm a Bill on Capitol Hill kind of shit. You know what I mean? He's friendly and informative in a way that is familiar. Like you would see, nailed it.
Got it.
Like some educational program you'd watch in science class or whatever. Yeah, fucking great though. A fun way to do it. A fun way to go like, okay, so how do we do that in like an interesting way? Well, if they had this thing, let's pretend they got all this other cool shit like fucking Jeeps on rails and shit.
Oh for the tours.
It's a fun idea. All of it is.
Yeah, it's a good way to catch the viewer up quick. And what?
Just my guttural swamp sounds.
Oh, you doing frog noises?
One day I'm just gonna come in here and drink beer and just put the mic up to my throat and just sit here for like an hour and just record that disgusting thing.
So yeah, we kind of explain briefly what the movie is about. As you would expect, it does not end well, and they do not open this park, right?
Yeah.
So
at the very end, he's like, Mr. Hammond,
I respectfully
I've decided not to endorse your park. So have I. Dude, all right, I love Sam Neill being like, I fucking hate kids, and then him being like, these kids are all right, actually. Like he does in Hunt for Wilder People.
Yeah.
He's like, I fucking hate this kid. And then later he's like, you're all right. You know
Maybe
what I
he
mean?
actually hates kids.
I don't know.
Does he have
great
kids?
at it, though. I don't know. Probably so.
Whole Sam Neill. What a fantastic actor.
Just fucking, man, like, because when he is, like, stunned by looking at that brontosaurus at the beginning, I feel that, like, boyish wonder. You know what I mean? It's a good way to convey the impact, and then you see it and you're like, man, like, I thought it would look bad, but
like current day.
Right. Yeah.
No, it looks good. I mean, this,
you can tell some bits are robots and, you know, a mixture of both. There's one that's like animation and a practical effect, combination.
They use both, yes.
Yeah.
So did you know that there's a documentary about the guy that worked on the computer generated effects?
No.
It's called Jurassic Punk.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was he just like listening to Rancid and fucking NoFX and Dead Kennedys the whole time?
Maybe, but this guy could have apparently been a rock star, but kind of, I don't know if he was hard to work with, something like that, and his name just didn't get out there like it should have. Because look at what he helped create, and you don't even know what his name is, right?
I wonder who wrote that book, Big Mr. You Don't Even Know What His Name Is.
What?
Yeah. Look out for minimalism.
Wrote the book?
It's a scam by Big Small to sell you more or less.
Jurassic Punk. His name was Steve Spaz Williams.
It's like Stephen Robert Williams. Don't let him lie.
A pioneer in computer animation.
That's fucking cool, though.
It says, an appetite for anarchy and reckless disregard for authority may have cost him the recognition that he deserved.
That's a bummer, man. That's fucking cool, though.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in checking that out.
Right. Yeah, I think it would be cool.
Who just gaslit him? Was it like, surely not Spielberg personally? Maybe though. I don't know if he was a fucking asshole.
No, I think he was something about his personality.
Just kind of rubbed everybody wrong.
I guess that's what it sounds like. Yeah. But let's talk about. Do you want to talk about what you like, what you don't like, or do you want to talk about the impact of this film on cinema? I mean, I think we just touched on it briefly.
Most of the
technology for this. That's what really.
It was way years ahead of its time.
Yeah,
and I think that it would have taken another 7 or 8 years for stuff to get where that was if we didn't get that.
Yeah.
Like if that just never existed.
It would have been into like the late 90s.
Avatar would have looked like a PlayStation 3 game. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. Huge impact.
Yeah, phenomenal, really. That's what I'll say about that. Things I don't like about it are things that are just a property of its time in space. But that is with the caveat that I do have a certain amount of sentimental investment into Jurassic Park. I just have liked it since I was a kid.
Yeah, for sure.
However, like watching it as objectively as possible, by modern day standards, visually speaking, there are some major flaws with it. There are some very like, of that era, like camera techniques to like opening a conversation or whatever. It feels like it could have been in an episode of Battlestar Galactica or just a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something about it. When they're like the bit where fucking Malcolm's laid out and got his fucking shirt open, and then it pans over to fucking John and they're talking, and the way they're having that conversation in that room, it feels like it's like a setup for a sitcom or something.
Yeah.
Not like it's meant to deliberately be funny. That's not what I mean. But that sort of thing is just a product of that era. And those are some of the things that I take a little umbrage with. I think almost all of the performances are quite strong. I think Tim is probably at the top of my list of least favorite roles.
Yep.
I like the lawyer a lot, the guy that plays the lawyer. I thought he was quite sincere, even though he is a weasel.
He played the part well.
Yeah, I think so. I like all your main characters. Jeff Goldblum is just like, I fucking kind of didn't like him when I first saw the movie, but the older that I got, I'm like, yeah, I know a dude like that. It's just a weird, kind of odd guy.
I guess I can't quite pin down his performance in this. It's weird. He's supposed to be this like smart scientist. Well, he's not a scientist. I guess he's just a mathematician.
Yeah, mathematician.
But also kind of sexy and a bad boy. And I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, you're right.
For like is this a PG-13 movie?
Yes. Yeah, he's bringing a lot of sexual energy to Jurassic Park.
Right. It's just strange. I don't know. Not for me.
All the dinosaurs were female or whatever whatever the thing is. Stuff I like about it. I think that it really captures the wonder of holy fuck. What if a real dinosaur?
Yeah.
Like it does a really good job of that, which I think is the most important thing.
Yeah. No.
Of seeing something that went extinct that long ago.
For sure. Yeah, I think the adventure aspect of it is phenomenal. I really do. It gives you a good sense of, what if, like you said.
I was really happy with the way at least two of the jump scares went.
Yeah.
Got me on one of them for sure.
Yeah,
I jumped
for sure. Yeah.
And then the other one I was just like, oh, that's a bit of fun.
That's a bit of fun.
I like that. Some of the other ones felt a little, hand-fisted, but no, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like the look. I like the look of the dinosaurs. I don't like the way they look moving by modern day standards. When I saw this when I was a kid, it blew my fucking mind.
Right?
Yeah. But that's not to say it always will and will forever.
That's the thing, man. Art changes.
Yeah.
You're a different person. It's been 30 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're a completely different person. Things have changed. It's the same way with music. I go back and listen to old music, and I'm like, huh, maybe this isn't good.
Right. Why was I into that?
But
yeah, how about yourself? Do you have any comments on its impact on cinema, what you liked about it and what you didn't like about it?
I mean, I think we just kind of briefly touched on its impact. Just with the way that it looked, the technology. Fantastic, really. I for a 30-year-old movie, I think it looks pretty good.
Is it 30?
Yeah, that's what I said that a couple minutes ago. 30. Wait, 93.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I must have been like, I don't know, 14 when I saw this. Or wait, no, a fetus. I saw this when I was a fetus, actually. I don't know. You know, however old you were. I am. Not an inappropriate age. We're older than that for sure.
Yeah. I think so. As far as performances, for the most part, I did really enjoy it. Like we talked about Goldblum's performance a little bit. It's just so weird to me. Pick a lane with that mathematician role.
It's weird.
Super strange.
It is weird.
He is funny. I do like some of his quips.
Yep. And even some of the stuff he's got to say.
Yeah, for sure. Like when he's like, life finds a way. His speech about that, I like that.
Ariana Richards, who plays Lex, the
Lex,
girl,
the younger.
Dude, her performance is fucking incredible.
Yeah, she was great.
She's fucking balls to the wall, just fucking.
So in the novel,
doing awesome.
In the novel, I think she's younger, and the boy is older, and the boy is the computer nerd kind of.
Tim's a little too on the nose for me. Also, I'd like to say that, yeah. He's a little too on the nose when he gets blown off that power line.
Oh, my God,
and
dude.
They finally, he comes to and he's like, oh, joke. And everybody's like, oh, Tim, oh, God. Thank God.
Dude, okay, so there were two, by the way, sorry we didn't mention this. If you haven't seen, you should know.
Yeah.
But Tim and Lex are the grandchildren of the man that started this park.
Right.
But, dude, there are 2 points when I laughed my ass off at parts you're really not supposed to laugh at.
Okay.
One of them was him getting blown off the fence when he got electrified.
Yeah.
Or electrocuted. Electrified.
Yeah, whatever.
And then the second one was whenever the dinosaurs figure out how to open doors.
Oh, yeah. Because it's just like a puppet foot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's fucking silly, man.
But, Tim, in my opinion, you could have got a better little kid.
Seems like a real bitch. just a real beta male. Just a real.
But I did like the sister. She was great, Lex.
Actually, like both of them were quite good. I mean, I'm giving Tim a hard time. He's a little on the nose, and has no reflection on the actor. That's how he's written.
Yeah, for sure. One thing that it didn't piss me off. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. It just kind of bothered me a little bit how they spent so much time on a particular dinosaur being sick, and then didn't give you the answer.
Right on that Triceratops.
On the Triceratops.
I wanted to know what was going on.
It's in the novel, apparently.
Yeah, and they come to a conclusion.
They come to a conclusion. In the
was
novel.
it eating those poison berries? And she's like, it's eating these poison berries, and he's like, oh, what?
No, remember she was like, oh no, it's not, because she was searching the dung, and it wasn't in there. He's
That's
like,
that's a big pile of shit. It's in the outro to our.
Yeah, exactly.
In the outro to our show.
So
stay tuned for the rest of the show to hear the outro.
To hear the outro exactly. In the novel, the Triceratops lacked suitable teeth for grinding food, and so, like birds, would swallow rocks and use them as gizzard stones.
Okay, yeah. It's like what crocodiles and chickens do.
Oh, okay.
They like swallow rocks to help break up bones and bits of hard shit.
So then it says, in the digestive tract, these rocks would grind the food to aid in digestion.
Yeah. If you have a cloaca.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you.
It's a solid body plan. Wow, why do I know that kind of shit? You know what I mean?
You should probably be doing something better than this podcast. Nah. Let's get. You want to get another beer?
Nah. Yeah. Hold on.
Like a little kid, just fucking.
You fucking got her too, man. Oh, you got her good. Right in her face, she's just sitting on the chair. You fucking bam, sherbet.
Did I fart on her?
Yeah.
I didn't even see her.
She was just sitting there, man. I walked up, she turned around, looked at me like squinting real hard. Holy fuck. All right, Jurassic Park. I don't know how many big pile of shit thumbs.
Are we already? You're calling it quits on Jurassic Park?
I mean, I could talk more about it.
Kidding.
You got anything else you really want to fucking lay out there? I do like the way that Goldblum's like, listen, you guys this is a bad idea, and by the end of the movie, everybody's come around. Even though he is just a weird guy, he's right.
Oh yeah, he's
just weird.
He was immediately right. Yeah. I don't know. Seeing it makes me wonder though. Do the sequels touch on like an actual park that people can go to or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure. I don't.
Yeah, it's just about John. The Jurassic Park 2, I believe, is about John Hammond a couple of years later being like,
John Hamm?
Think I'll give it another crack. think I'll give it another crack, you guys.
I think I'll try this.
Actually, I think we can do this. Even though, but now
we shouldn't.
Now I know what went wrong, from the first time. Just don't hire fucking Newman.
We'll fix it. Fucking Newman.
I like the computer thing.
I would say
where he locked the computer and then he's like,
Yeah, they couldn't get in.
I like that.
I would say
Sam Jackson, weird plus.
I did like Sam Jackson in this. He smoked a lot.
He didn't say motherfucker, but he did throw in a goddamn it.
He did.
Yeah, I'm surprised you could squeeze that into a PG-13 back then.
The Newman, what's his name in this? It's like Nedry. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Not his character's name. The Nedry plot was a little thin for me.
It's a bit thin. And then like when he's going to pull his Jeep out of the thing, it's a little too like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It is cool and now it is suspected that those dinosaurs didn't in fact not have frills, like they were not frill creatures, nor is there any evidence to support that they had some sort of projectile fluid or whatever.
Right, yeah. Some sort of acid.
But you know what? Looks
it
like
cool.
It looks like it could have existed.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
For sure.
Dinosaurs were like, that was what was great about the period of releasing this is what would a real dinosaur looks like? Nobody knows, but Steven Spielberg went, shut up. They look like this.
Fuck you. Here's what they look like.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that this movie inspired a lot of, legit inspired a lot of people to be paleontologists.
Oh, absolutely.
And so much has been found because of this movie.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
it not only affected cinema, but
has affected world history.
Yeah, and that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, super fucking cool.
There is one more little trivia bit that I had.
That a lot of dinosaurs had feathers.
Yeah, that was one, but the dinosaurs only had around 15 minutes of screen time in this. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about like to look at their phones. I was like, come on, man.
Come on.
They didn't have those kind of phones. Or any phones.
9 minutes are Stan Winston's animatronics. And then 6 minutes are CGI.
Yeah.
The guy that we touched on earlier. The guy that we touched earlier?
Yeah, the guy that we touched earlier.
Industrial Light and Magic CGI was his company, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So I just thought that was really, it seemed like more, but at the same time, when you hear those numbers, you're like, yeah, I guess that is about right.
Yeah.
It's not a ton, but
no.
It still gives you that sense of fright though. Like even as an adult and you watch it and you're like, God damn, what's
64 billion years ago, bro? That's so long.
That's a couple minutes.
That's like way longer than before COVID. way longer than that. But dude, that was all that there was on the earth was these fucking giant cold-blooded fucking meat wagons.
Meat wagons.
That's all they did, baby. Just eat each other. There's a great thing on Netflix, voiced by Morgan Freeman. Fantastic. History of the World or something like that. I don't know.
Through the wormhole?
No, it talks about like dinosaurs and like the Permian extinction or the Permian explosion and a bunch of other like great dying and all that good stuff. It's a good series.
Cool. Yeah, so I think, I mean,
how many big pile of shit
big
thumbs?
Big. So if you had 10 thumbs, and they were each one of those thumbs was just a big old pile of
triceratops shit.
Yeah,
with no berries.
Man, do you even rate something like this for frustrating February? You know, can you rate it?
I'd give it a go. How would you rate your enjoyment in watching it when it was over? Were you like, oh, okay, finally? Or were you like, that was pretty good, you know? I don't know. Put that on a scale. It doesn't matter.
No, I know it doesn't matter.
We've said it 100 times. If you think a different thing, you're right. Because they're opinion based, so it doesn't really.
No, it's just I don't know. It's a interesting question about can you rate a thing that's so important to film. And how do you rate it? And you know what I mean? Like, what would 10-year-old Birdman say about this? Would he give it a 10?
I guess you kind of have to rate it. I'll tell you this: it was a 10 for me at that age. I was fucking in on this. Yeah, I would have been 10, 9 or 10. Yeah,
93.
93. Yeah, I would have been. Yeah, I would have been 9. I think.
I was 5, so you were 8.
Yeah. All about it.
Well, okay, so I guess I'll give it a 7.
7? Okay.
Like right now, like you know what I mean. I enjoyed it for the most part. Present
day, I'm gonna give it an 8 for present day viewing. Cinematically, is it important? Absolutely. It fucking set a precedent for what we expect for visuals
for CGI,
currently today. However, I will say that fucking could have looked better. You know,
just talking shit on it.
Just talking shit on it. No, I understand the level of craftsmanship that went into getting it to look as good as it does. But man, they play it all just right. They play it just in the perfect combination of use our CGI here, use animatronics here.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of way to do it, which is why you don't get like a Spawn kind of thing going on here. All right. So that's it. We rated it. We talked about it. We're going to go watch another thing. We already watched it, though. We're just going to go have a beer, and then we'll be right back. And it was, what was it called?
It's called Triassic.
Triassic Hunt.
We're going to get up in it, boy.
fucking people of Faerun aren't going to save themselves, all right?
You gotta find another distraction that's healthier.
Do you see?
Right?
Did you see my guy's wiener? Did you see that? He's a little uncircumcised wiener. It flaps when you like wiggle him back and forth. You know what I mean? It's like
Stop.
It's weird. I've looked at all their wieners and vaginas because I'm like, why is this in the game? You know what I mean? You look. Just go.
I never want to hear you say, "Did you see my guy's wiener?" Again.
Did you?
I'm just kidding. I do.
You do want to hear me say it again? Did you?
I do want to see it.
When I send it to you, I'll boot it up when we're done and fucking give you the spin. Give you the spin test.
Stop, okay? Stop. I can't quit. I can't keep laughing.
Oh, man. Yes, you can.
This is going to be a short second half.
I am Barack Obama. Yes, you can. Triceratops hunt party. What's it called? Triassic hunt. That's what it's called. Oh, my fucking God. Why is this guy's face on the cover in retrospect?
I don't know.
We're back. We watched Triassic Hunt, and we're discussing the cover of it because it's got a CGI dinosaur. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Obviously, all the dinosaurs are CGI, as opposed to being real.
Yes.
And then it's got the guy that's in the movie for like 4 minutes, who's
he's in it for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. He's just
know.
greasy businessman guy.
He's greasy businessman, and yeah, he is the star, I guess. I mean, I kind of get it. He's the mastermind behind all this.
In air quotes, implying that he may not be a mastermind,
maybe
because he just got himself killed. If you're not
spoilers,
if you're not familiar with Triassic Hunt, well, you are in the minority. Everybody else that's cool already knows about it, like 3 years ago. So whatever. But it's a not rated 2021 horror sci-fi film, which is garbage. It's got a 2.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 3 out of 5 on Voices from the...
What?
I don't know, something. Voices from the Balcony. I guess that's another one Google's promoting now. Whatever, who cares?
That's weird.
Directed by Gerald Rasconato. Rascionato? I don't know. I'm fucking hammered. Who cares? This stars Christy Krueger, Lena Quigley, William Jean, Sean Farrell, Michael Parry, Tammy Klein, and Mike Ferguson. Regular name, Mike Ferguson.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Back to us in the studio.
Written by Ward Anderson and Mark Morgenstern.
What would you say these guys were writing this movie about, Birdman?
Genetically enhanced dinosaurs.
Allosaurs.
Would you care to explain what an allosaur is?
It's just like kind of a smaller version of a T-Rex. It's got little fucking teeny tiny arms, a couple little prominent horns sticking out of its head, and they're just I think the females did not have the horns, or vice versa, whichever. But beefier looking animal than we've got here. What we've got here looks like a Jurassic Park Velociraptor ripoff that's slightly larger, but the same thing. Like the same thing, just a bit bigger.
You've been listening to Tales of Dinosaurs with Danny King.
That's right. No.
Danny's Dinosaurs.
There's a book called Daniel and the Dinosaur.
Oh.
I had it when I was a child. That's why it's a child's book.
Is that a movie too?
No. Puff the Magic Dragon is. I want to watch it. I used to watch Puff the Magic Dragon when I was a kid.
What was the name of the book? Daniel and the...
I think it's called Daniel and the Dinosaur.
Because that seemed...
Might be called Dan and the Dinosaur.
That sounds like one of the movies, because there are so many dinosaur movies, and that sounds like one of them that I came across, but I could be
Oh my God.
wrong. Yeah, this is about genetically created dinosaurs and a guy that's what's the businessman doing? He's like,
I don't know. He's going to sell dinosaurs or whatever, and he's like, they're killing machines. Here's the test.
to the highest bidder, he's going to sell these dinosaurs
For
for $750,000.
$750,000.
It's 2023.
I would
bro.
sell a breedable Deinonychus. Okay, so the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park, it's not really a Velociraptor, it's a Deinonychus. But they like the name Velociraptor, so they just changed it. In this,
nerd.
these dinosaurs
Good.
appear to be built like a Deinonychus, except the toe claw, and they are slightly larger, but not built like an Allosaurus. But they are cool looking, I think. You know what I mean? Just a big lizardy, creepy monster.
The ones in Jurassic Park or the ones in Triassic Hunt?
Triassic Hunt.
You think they're cool looking?
Yeah, they don't. Do they look good? No. Do I like the design? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. So we got a shady businessman. He's trying to sell these genetically created dinosaurs for $750,000.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
You
to
could
me.
go get a personal loan and get one.
Right. Someone's like, "Hey, babe, someone's on Craigslist selling
Listen,
dinosaurs.
We could buy a place to rent it out as a B&B, or just
hear
hear
me
me
out.
out.
What if we started our own
What if we got an Allosaurus?
dinosaur theme park, just like in the movies?
Yeah, but just with one dinosaur.
That's all you need.
Yep.
You just need one.
Yep, and then we have a lottery. We sell it as a lottery, and then it's
Yeah.
more like the book, The Lottery, where if you win, you get fed to the dinosaur to perpetuate the brutality of nature. Yeah, and random selection. That's fucking how it goes, baby.
I like that.
Except as the owners, of course, we would be immune to such rules to continue the integrity of the contest.
For sure.
The integrity. I don't know what I just said. Contegrity? I don't think that's a thing.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Hillary Clinton was in this. That was a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are every actor in this.
You know what? It takes a village.
Every actor in this has a lookalike, and it blew our minds.
Oh, it's fucking crazy. You've got Steven Yeun. You've got Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
You've got Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, he was his character died did he even die?
Pretty quick. They were like,
Yeah,
he's such a badass, and he's in it for, I don't know, 10 minutes.
Yeah. Triassic Hunt. Sorry. there are actually 3 Triassic movies.
Triassic cunt.
Michael
That's what they think. That's what they think a real dinosaur sounded like.
Michael Pere, he was the guy from Mindhunter.
Should have been Michael Pena.
No, that's one of the other guys.
Get Michael Pena for everybody. Yeah, it is one of the other. It's the no, because it's got to be Nicolas Cage now.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I wanted Michael Pena as the Nicolas Cage guy just because it would be outrageous.
Who else? Yeah, just Tina Fey as the scientist.
Yep.
Yeah. There were several, man. We should have wrote them down. So let's get into Triassic Park a little bit.
Yeah.
Triassic Hunt, sorry.
Triassic Hunt.
Is there a Triassic Park?
I'm almost positive. So
Okay, here it is, real quick. I got
okay,
it.
yeah, lay it on me.
I don't know if these are related. 1, 2, and 3. Not really sure. Triassic Attack was the first one. Triassic World, 2018, and then Triassic Hunt, 2021.
So we watched the third one in the series.
I don't know if it's a
first.
series. I don't know if it's a series.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say yes, just to keep with our current moniker that we do not care. I will watch all your movies in the wrong order, and then you know what? Later, if I liked any of them, I'll watch them in the correct order. Because I don't value my free time that much. I'm joking.
Obviously.
I do.
Baldur's Gate 3.
God, it's been fucking great. Okay, that's the next segment of the show. I'll pump my brakes there.
Yeah. Let's talk about Triassic Hunt.
Look, man, they got fucking Allosauruses, maybe. And they're like, oh my God, they got out and they went in one building and they're not leaving that one building. And we're also stuck in that building, but our van's outside, but we can't go to a different building.
This team was hired by the businessman who set them up to be hunted by the dinosaurs.
Right, to prove the worth of the dinosaurs to the highest bidder of $750,000.
It's like the old Austin Powers bit.
Jesus Christ, yeah, it is.
Just laugh at him about the amount of money. It's a dinosaur. You could get $1 trillion for this.
Right. It's a super nice house. Or just a killing machine.
Oh, this is fucking silly.
Oh, yeah.
I almost wish oh, fuck.
What about
wish, I guess.
What about the guy with the accent?
What about
the guy that was like the commander or whatever? He's like, we were trying to figure out what his accent was. It's like Canadian, Puerto Rican,
I don't
know. Like, I don't know, South African English.
It was strange.
Yeah, it was odd, man.
Very
odd
strange.
accent.
Also, he's just not a good actor.
Yeah, no, terrible.
Which
terrible.
No one is.
I like the bit where they're like half the movie, it's just like, it looks like lipstick smeared on his face. Then he goes to the bathroom to wipe it off like 45 minutes while he's looking in the mirror. It's like gushing blood. Like it just happened. Oh, man.
They clearly shot some of this.
It's shot out of order.
Out of order.
Without continue.
Which most things are, but the way they did this, it's so apparent. Yeah, just, man. No good performances here, unfortunately. But that's the fun of it, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. That is kind of the fun of it. I don't know how much I like. Okay. I do think that it's very funny that they're like, the dinosaurs are smart. How smart are we talking? Like smarter than we made them as smart as a human, but they exceeded our expectations.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, what does that mean? But obviously it means they can use a headset. Like they can use a military headset because later, one of the other guys is like, they've been listening in on us. They've got fucking.
They took one of their headsets.
Fucking Falcon's headset. That guy, when he gets out of the truck, it's like, ow! That eagle. Oh my God. Like there is some very, very funny stuff in this. That being said, it's a little void.
It's just,
you know what I mean? There's not a lot of ass to it.
No. The more I think about it, it is pretty fucking like it's bad, like, but it's kind of funny at the same time. I feel like the longer it went on, the more I laughed, it's usually the opposite.
Oh, right.
With movies like this.
Yeah.
So I can't appreciate that for sure. That being said, this is just a big old pile of shit.
Oh yeah, it is. That's a big old pile of shit.
What else to say?
We kind of recasted it, kind of, sorta.
Yeah.
Obviously, it would be more comedy related.
We always lean towards comedy, but that's fine.
I would do practical, all practical.
All practical.
It can't be that much more expensive and look that much worse.
You'd be surprised, my friend.
I would almost rather see a dude in a dinosaur suit, like pretend to get shot and fucking lay down and play dead, than the CGI version. Of the thing, you know what I mean? It would be a little more fun, at least. yeah, I didn't hate it, but I had the most fun I could possibly have with it. That being said, if I had to give it thumbs that were made of
smoked dinosaur cigarettes.
Yeah. Dude, there's a bit where this guy's like tracking somebody through the facility. He bends over and he picks up a cigarette, but it's like an hour and 10 minutes into the movie. So you're like, what is he? This is like, yeah, these are the dinosaurs brand. Like he knows that dinosaur smokes Winston's. I'm on to him.
Where did
Hot
that
on the trail? This butt's still warm.
Where did that cigarette butt come from? Was there another character that smoked?
I don't know.
remember.
It never came up again.
It's weird. That's really funny. Who does the? So I'm just looking at the cover again.
Yeah,
and he looks like somebody else though, right? Michael Pere. Or however you say his name.
Yeah,
Who
he sure
is it?
does.
Maybe he just does kind of look like the guy from.
Is it the guy with the bloody lip?
No, the businessman.
Oh, businessman. Yeah, I think he looks like the dude from Mindhunter. He plays the dad in the Iron Claw. I haven't seen it yet. I'm very excited to watch it though.
Oh, he's got the best name ever, Holt McCallany.
Holt McCallany?
Holt McCallany.
Fucking Holt McCallany.
He does kind of look like him. That's
yeah.
I mean, that's our lock for that.
Pretty astounding. Yeah, way more intense dude though.
Holt or this guy?
Holt.
Oh.
No, fuck this guy. He just looks like Holt, but like, man, like, was he taking the day off or did you guys get him on a lunch break? You guys get him to record all this on his lunch break or?
Holy shit, he was in Fight Club?
Oh, probably a lot leaner.
Holt McCallany?
Holt McCallany.
He was the mechanic. I guess I don't know. I guess I didn't remember that.
Yeah, that bit when they're like, hey, my Fight Club needs a tune-up. And he's like, I got you. And he gets onto the Fight Club and just starts torquing wrenches and shit.
Hell yeah.
And then he rolls the thing out and he goes, family. And they drink a Corona. I've seen that one.
I've seen that movie. It's got The Rock in it.
Yeah.
And Van Damme.
Oh.
Not Van Damme.
No, it does.
Vin Diesel.
He's in it. No, he's in him. I'm pretty sure.
He's in it too.
I'm pretty sure. He's in the third one.
We should, well, I was listening to a podcast and they were saying how bad funny is it the 9th one or the 10th one? The Fast movie. We should do it, dude.
I don't know, man. I kind of want to do one. Yeah. I hear it's a good time.
We should do, have you done Ford versus Ferrari for the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the
other one? There are a few racing movies that are pretty good.
Are you talking about the one with fucking Hemsworth in it? And
yeah.
The guy that plays Baron Mordo in the MCU, I can't remember his name. God, what is the name of that movie?
Which Hemsworth is it?
That's Chris.
Chris
Hemsworth racing movie.
I don't need that.
Oh, your phone's not going to play the Google sound on my thing. It's not going to Google on my until I result. You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to Goog. Rush from 2013.
Yep. Pretty good fucking movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could always do that with a Fast movie.
Oh, yeah.
Fast 9? Is that one? Or are they at 10?
Or we could just do like Fast 9 and then ironically like Baby Driver or...
Baby Driver.
Man, I fucking love Baby Driver. That is a good movie.
That's a
good-ass movie. Hey, did we rate this thing in fucking fake gun? Okay, here's my favorite part is like this one guy, he's a sniper. It's the guy that kind of looks like Nicolas Cage. And like, oh my God, he's a fucking sniper and he's badass. And his gun is just a BB gun, spray painted black. Well, and it's got the teeniest, tiniest little scope on it that you've ever seen. Which is also spray painted black.
You got to think about the budget, Danny.
No, I'm all about the budget. I'm all about it. But, well, I guess they weren't making this movie in Missouri either. I was like, you know, if you needed a fucking gun that looks like cinematically a sniper rifle, there's a dude down the road.
He's got it.
We got you.
He's got you.
He'd love to be like watching a movie and be like, that's my gun right there. He'd love that shit.
He'd get a boner over that.
Oh, fucking A, man. Hard send. Talking about that rope.
Hunters get boners
Of bullets.
for deer.
I know I do.
I saw 3 deer out by the creek on my way here, and god damn, just beauties. Wanted to shoot them.
And I came, and then they ran off.
I did see 3 deer.
They ran
On
off
your
when I
road.
screamed Bambi.
I did see 3 deer on your road. Pretty little suckers.
Yeah, did you hit any of them?
I hit 13 deer.
I tell you what, you hit one, fucking
Bring it.
roll back over it, tie it to your fucking trailer hitch, and you know,
No, I'll just throw it in the back.
yeah,
It'll fit in the back.
roll it on up. I know it'll fit in the Mazda. She got a fat ass.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, throw her in there. We'll fucking string it up. I'll move the whole podcast outside. I don't give a fuck.
Just doing a podcast while fucking
Skinning a deer.
skinning it.
Just talk about movies though the whole time.
That'd be awesome.
Take
dude.
that quarter. Thanks. Anyways,
Just in your dad's fucking
in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it in the garage, do it in the
Oh
backyard.
my
I don't give
God.
a fuck.
We used to play music in that garage, dude.
Yeah,
Isn't
we
that
did.
wild?
A long time ago.
35 years ago.
Jesus, that's getting cut out. That'll ruin our joke. Our long running joke.
We practiced music in your garage before Jurassic Park was born.
No, we didn't.
I know.
Jurassic Park has always been there in the periphery.
Always. All right,
Rated. How many fucking sonic guns when he's firing that sonic gun? It's like,
Dude, forgot about that.
oh, gold.
All right.
Solid gold. That bit's gold. How many sonic gun thumbs would you give this out of 10 sonic gun?
I'm going to give it a 6.5.
I think I'm going to go 7.5.
The more you think about it,
I think I'm going to dial it back to 7. I don't think that I would be interested in rewatching this, but
Yeah.
I do not regret watching it.
no, as I said, the longer it goes on, it does get funnier and just silly.
It gives you payoff. There's payoff for those
For
for
sure.
those jokes in the beginning where you're like,
Did we mention that this has C4 in it? The explosions.
It's like, do you mean the
Tiniest.
do you mean the explosive?
The C4 that went off looked
Yeah,
like
dipshit.
it just looked like if an iPhone blew up or something. You know what I mean?
They put an iPhone in the microwave. That's it. Oh man. Yeah, no, I had fun with it though. I recommend checking it out if you're fucking into dinosaur flicks. Why the fuck not?
Holy
Is
shit.
it the worst thing I've ever seen? Not even close to it. Is it good? I wouldn't. Yeah.
This was a difficult decision for us, by the way, to choose a bad dinosaur movie. So we're gonna have to come back to
We wanted to watch Pterodactyl 2005.
yes,
But we
because
couldn't
it has fucking Coolio, the rapper Coolio. in it.
Hell yeah.
And I was so excited, couldn't find it. So if you own 2005's Pterodactyl, email it. Email us. Email us
Email
at
us.
it's just two boobies at gmail.com.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's just two boobies at gmail.com. No, it's just two movies at gmail.com.
We'll buy it for like
hey,
$5.
If you're still here, like and subscribe. You're not fucking going anywhere. If you like this, you'll like the rest of it because this is what it is. But yeah, like and subscribe. Share with your friends.
Yeah.
That's
leave a review.
Yeah. Tell like 6,000 of your buddies, and
Yeah, send us like $20 because I need a little bit of gas money
you don't have
to
do
get
that.
home.
I'll take $1 though.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for listening.
He's got to get out of our house.
Me?
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Oh, I can't stay?
No, you can stay always.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dan. I think this brings us to our next segment
Of the show. What you?
watching? Oh, what are you drinking or what are you watching?
What do you?
Shut! What you drinking? What you drinking?
We can do. What are you drinking? What are you,
Hang on, I'll be right back.
I'm going to get a Miller Lite. Talk about the beer you're drinking.
Well, Dan, trying to keep it classy, trying to keep it light, trying to watch my figure. So I'm drinking a Bell's Lighthearted IPA. It's a low-calorie IPA, 4.0% alcohol by volume, 12 fluid ounces. And that's about it. Yep, that's about it. 115 calories.
115, you say?
11 carbs.
Oh shit! Well,
What you drinking, Dan?
I'm having a Miller Lite that I just grabbed from the other room. Thanks for filling that dead air. Really appreciate you.
I almost wanted to stop talking, and then you just put like chirps, like the little.
Oh man, those are fucking crispy after a good like a busy and relaxing week.
Busy
nice.
and relaxing.
Been nice taking some time off from the pod.
Yeah, just to do your own thing.
Just
I
to
get that.
fucking be a grub. I'm in my grub era.
You got to be a grub.
Yeah.
I don't want no grub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I am one. I don't want no grubs.
I could be a friend with a grub, though.
You know that song? I don't want no
I don't
grubs.
want no grubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could be a friend with a grub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would fight alongside with a... I never thought I'd say I was fighting alongside with a grub. Aye. How about with a friend? Aye, I could do that, you fucking grub.
Let's talk about something else.
Hey, how about the next real segment of the show?
Hey, what you watching?
What you watching?
Birdman.
Hey, I'm Birdman.
Birdman. What you been watching?
So, been watching The Great on Hulu. Wow, I paused for a really long time there.
Yeah, my mom likes that show.
Fuck. I do have to leave.
I haven't seen it, though. Is it good? Sometimes she's right.
She's right with this one.
Okay, I was like, she watches some weird shit, but she doesn't watch much at all. But she likes like Real Housewives and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
But sometimes she'll be like, oh, I like this show, and
you're
quite
like,
good.
What?
Yeah.
No, I would recommend The Great on Hulu. It is
about Catherine the Great, if I'm not mistaken.
Catherine the Great and Peter the fucking douchebag.
And Peter the douchebag.
No, it's good, man. It's funny, but it's also it's a little dramatic, but the performances are it's just perfect. Like, I love a show or a movie where you can go, man, who the fuck is that actor? Because they are just killing it,
right?
And you want to look them up, and you're like,
yeah,
what else are you
in?
doing?
Yeah, can I see some more of this?
Yeah, it's just good, man. Good performances. I watched a Steven Yin movie called Minari. Have you seen Minari?
Oh, no. I started it one night, but it was like super late, and I immediately went to sleep.
Yeah.
But it is still on my watch list.
It's good, but I don't know. I think I just wanted more, and I don't.
Does it lack levity or intense drama?
I think so. A little. Yeah.
It's like a marriage story, right? Is that
Kinda,
kind of
yeah.
what it is?
Yeah.
See, that's what I didn't like about Marriage Story. I'm like, this is just a story about two people getting divorced, and it's not particularly inspiring to me in any way, shape, or
Yeah.
form. I just am kind of sad that I watched it.
And you're not wrong at all, because the performances in that movie, Marriage Story, were fucking phenomenal. But you're right. It's just a story about people getting a divorce. So with Minari,
I could literally make a more compelling story about like just a regular work day that I've had before.
right?
Like there's more payoff at the end, you know, because there's a bit where I close the computer or lock the door or whatever.
You do it violently or something? Or?
Sometimes.
Sometimes
I give it a fling, you know.
Yeah, man. I think it's hard for me to recommend Minari to the audience. It's a specific film for a specific person. I wanted a little more out of it, either more drama or more, I don't know, some sort of consequence.
Would you say, and I'm just hypothesizing. I'm just hypothesizing, is it a movie about the human condition under regular emotional strenuous circumstances rather than physical or something tangible? You know what I mean? There's not a bad guy to punch, but there's a moral bad guy, but there's not a super like payoff at the end.
Yeah, somewhat. That's pretty close, I think.
Wow. Just a guesstimate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I still intend on watching it just because I like to.
Sorry.
That's right in the net.
I threw a beer can and it was not close.
All right, LeBron James. What else you got?
LeBron. What else? I started playing The Witcher 3 for like.
You did not. You fucking liar. You did not start playing The Witcher 3.
I've never finished it. No, I did. I finished it twice. I started again. What?
No, start it up.
I did.
But you have to say, I started The Witcher 3 for the third time.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, look, are you loving it?
Yeah, here's the thing.
Are there just different approaches to doing it?
Oh, yes.
That's what gives it the replay value?
It's a true RPG.
Then in that case, that's how I feel about Baldur's Gate 3. It is the culmination of what I always wanted a game to be, with a camera that I fucking hate. Yeah, I'm not super crazy about the camera. I've gotten way more used to it.
That's why I will never play it. Is because I know that's dumb.
After
I hate it.
80 hours, I think I've got 80 hours into it in like 2.5 weeks.
Fucking nerd.
Maybe 3 weeks now. It's almost a job. Look, somebody's got to save the people of Faerun, all right?
You got to do it.
Now, whether by means of total chaos and utter destruction or, noble last minute.
Well, some people have to save White Orchard. Some people have to save Velen. Some people have to save fucking other towns in
I'm not
The Witcher.
saving nobody. I was like, I'm just saving myself.
I'm just saving myself.
Everywhere I go, most of the places I go, I complete all their quests and I let them pay me, and then I kill them and I take their shit.
Skellig, that's another town.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did start playing Super Mario fucking Wonder.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's so much fun.
You love it?
Oh, it's a blast.
I think Super Mario Wonder and probably Rayman Legends, my favorite
Rayman Legends.
My favorite two platformers of like the decade.
Rayman Legends is so good.
It's so much fun.
I need to re-download that.
It's so much fun. Weirdly, because it's nothing. It's like, hey, collect the thing. Free the little guys and get this big jiggly guy.
Dude. Also played a demo. I think I told you this.
Oh, Prince of Persia?
Yeah. Super fun.
That's what I'm hearing, man. I'm hearing rave reviews everywhere. Everybody was like, man, whatever. I don't even care about Prince of Persia. And then like after the demo came out, they're like, actually, it's
pretty fucking good.
It's really fun.
Yeah. Let's see. There is a novel I want to talk about but let's have you for a second.
Oh,
Get into something else that we're doing a back and forth. What you
okay.
watching.
Is that what
Yeah.
we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Back and forth. What you watching? What have I been watching? No, I've been watching season 3 of True Detective.
Oh yeah.
I'm
What do you
liking
think?
it. I think it's weird that they picked that guy to play Blade because he's very old. You know, he's just very old. I don't know how they de-age him in the show, but he's very old to play Blade.
You're silly.
That's all I'm saying.
You're being a silly Danny.
I'm really enjoying it, actually. I there's something about Stephen Dorff that I like. The whole time I'm watching him on screen, I'm like, I kind of fucking hate you, but also you seem like you're pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, you seem like you're probably all right.
Why do you hate him?
I don't know. It's probably from Blade.
You cannot fucking. You hold a grudge.
I guess, yeah. I don't know, man. Not a fan. But it is a good performance. I fucking love his performance in Old Henry. And I'm just kind of razzing him a bit. It's quite good in this. But Mahershala Ali, awesome.
What a
just
performance.
Fucking awesome, man.
Mahershala?
I
think, is that how you say it?
Mahershala? It's one of those two.
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember which one it is.
I think it's
but
one
he's
of those
so he's such a good actor, man.
Sorry, bro, if you happen to be listening to this, which
he's
you're not,
listening.
so who fucking cares?
He always listens.
Look, I know Kevin Fig and fucking Ike Merleputter listen to this constantly, but
Mike for real putter?
Yeah, Mike for real putter.
Mike for real putter?
Yeah.
Okay. So season 3 of True Detective, it is good.
It is.
Are you gonna start season 4?
That's kind of why I'm watching season 3 is because I wanted to. I fucking huge Jodie Foster fan.
It's yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I want to watch a season of True Detective where Jodie Foster is the main character.
I mean,
come on,
Panic Room.
Yup. Fucking.
I used to have that poster on my wall.
Silence of the Lambs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When that guy's flicking his cub. That poster.
What?
Have you seen Silence of the Lambs?
Oh no.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
Fucking
That's another one.
Welcome to Frustrating Farts.
Frustrating. Get the fuck out.
Oh my God. It was a toss up between Jurassic Park and something else.
There were 4 movies that we.
Yeah, there were 4. It was One Flew Over the
Psycho.
Cuckoo's Nest, Psycho, Jurassic Park.
And then I picked another
and
Hitchcock.
Yeah, there
was
was
it Hitchcock?
Yeah, Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Yeah, which I've never seen. I was very excited about that.
We can do Vertigo,
yeah, I just I wrote them down, and then I gave them a numerical order, and then I randomized those numbers on Google, and I rewrote the numbers and rewrote the terms, and then I rolled a D4, and that was we went with JP. Which you know what?
I mean, you got to go by chance.
I was as far as doing some dinosaurs on this podcast. I feel pretty pretty good about it. I was trying to make a dinosaur pun. I couldn't catch up.
Brain not moving that quick
tonight.
tonight.
Well, life is easier with smooth brain.
He's got brain goop tonight.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. So I've been reading this absolutely fucking wild novel called If on a Winter's Night a Traveler.
Oh, I've been reading an Instagram post for 3 days. No, continue though, please. So what's that about?
So this 1979 novel by, I'm gonna butcher this, Italo Calvino, probably Italo, it'd probably be Italo.
Probably Italian or French. Italo.
It's Italian. His name is, I guess, refers to Italy, like
Italo.
So Italo, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Italo.
Italo. A hot dog. A calzone.
Italo. Italo.
Italo. So you got Italo. What's he doing?
Calvino. Okay. This novel is absolutely wild. I'm just going to read the basis, like the structure.
Synopsis?
No, not even the synopsis, just the structure. Because it's hard for me to really describe what this is about.
Okay. Let's have it.
Just from the old wiki page. Each chapter is divided into 2 sections. The first section of each chapter is in second person and describes the process the reader goes through to attempt to read the next chapter of the book they're reading.
Okay.
The second half is the first part of a new book that the reader, you, finds.
Huh.
It's always about something different. And it ends abruptly, so you don't get an ending to. It's fucking bizarre,
bruh.
It's blowing my mind, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Very experimental to me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I have not read any of my book since the last 3 times we podcast together, which has been probably 2.5 months. I could finish it in 4 evenings.
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't take long.
And
I am really enjoying it. Like, I really, really am. When I pick it up, I don't want to put it down for hours.
And by hours, you mean minutes?
Yeah, I mean like 20 to 35 minutes.
Like, man, I don't want to put this down, but
I gotta check my phone. I gotta play Xbox. The people of Faerun need me.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to make a point of reading more this year. I don't like New Year's resolutions.
You know what? That's on mine as well. I would just practice some more healthier habits.
Yeah.
And I would like to read more, and I would like to figure out a way, like a method to conduct a educational, structured type of podcast where I'm not just getting fucking hammered with my friend on a Friday night. Like, I would like to do something educational also to, like, I don't know, might help somebody.
Would it involve beer? Or no?
I mean, it could, yeah. Yeah, if you would want to be on it. We just have to, like, beep our F words, you know what I mean?
Oh.
For the sake of
You can be
Z Frank is killing it, and he says all kinds of crazy shit.
You can be dirty and be educational.
Yeah. Yeah,
You could say
fucking A. Fucking A, man.
Yeah, man.
Look at fucking Pythagoras.
Listen to you.
He was a dirty ass bitch.
Listen to you talk about eating butts, but you also know a little bit about dinosaurs.
That's right. Yeah, I know a little bit about both of those things. Well, I know a lot more about eating butts, but I know quite a bit about dinosaurs. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
Fucking Pachycephalosaurus, baby. That's what's up.
What is it?
It's that one that's got the battering ram head.
Ooh.
Pachycephalosaurus.
That's my jam.
That's my boy.
My boy.
I'm a Quetzalcoatlist supremist. I think it is the most terrifying of the dinosaurs. Just imagine a bird. Birdman.
Birdman.
Yeah, but, like, look it up. Will you look up how big Quetzalcoatlus is? It's fucking enormous.
Did you ever play Far Cry Primal?
I think I started it, but I got maybe like 20 hours into it and just quit it.
It's like the prehistoric time.
Yeah, I think so. I think the last thing that happened was I tried charming a saber-toothed tiger and then I had to kill it.
That game was pretty fun. What am I looking up?
Quetzalcoatlist.
What'd you call me?
Quetz.
TZ?
Yeah, TZ. Did you get it? Is it in the search results? Quetzalcoatl?
That's fucking crazy. Quetzalcoatlus.
Yeah. Check out a picture of it. in like relation to a person. It's
What
just
the
a
fuck?
fucking horrifying bird.
What is this?
Right.
What is that?
It's a fucking nightmare with wings, man. That is where fucking people are like, demons are real, I think. I think that's where that kind of shit comes from. Not like I think people lived at the same time. I think maybe they happened to cross a fossil and didn't have an explanation. So they went with must be a demon.
It just looks like a big stork.
Yeah,
Kinda.
but in terrifying proportions.
I mean, there are several different pictures, so it's hard to... I mean, what's legit and what is not.
Oh, well, they're all about the same, are they not? I mean, if some of them are snakes, that's like an Aztec interpretation. It's the one that's a giant fucking billed bird. Yeah, look up fucking life-size representation. Or Quetzalcoatl life-size.
What the fuck is that one? That looks weird.
That looks like an airplane. No, it's just they had super fucking long necks, but also gigantic. Yeah, that's more accurate to some of the ones that I've seen.
Man, that's fucking wild.
Yeah. See, well, like fucking go back to the front page of Google. See if you. Yes, yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That thing would eat the shit out of us.
That beak, dude.
That's like a
7-foot beak.
Right.
Or no, sorry. Yeah,
Shaquille O'Neal ain't got nothing on that, bruh. It's beak tonight, beak on the side, bitch.
It's beak on the beach.
Right. Mike Tyson might be the only person safe.
Oh, that's wild. That's a new one on me.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatlus? Wow.
Is there an S on the end?
Yeah, on this. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I hear it singular usually, Quetzalcoatl. But Quetzalcoatlus.
Can you imagine a redneck saying that?
Quetza. I don't even think
it's got an al, so Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus. That's like Toys R Us.
You go down to the Shell, get you one of them Quetzalcoatls. Get you. I hear they got 300,000 puffs. It's a vape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Quetzalcoatl. It's a vape.
I was born to market.
Oh shit! I think that's about it as far as what you've been watching from me.
Man,
you got anything else?
Look, yeah, I got one thing to talk about and one thing only.
Let's hear it.
I'm talking about Baldur's Gate 3, baby. Look, I know I got a late start, but this would have been by an absolute landslide my 2023 game of the year. And it's if we're not taking that into account, it's a strong competitor for my 2024 game of the year, being is that it is still January. Just like it is playing Dungeons and Dragons without having to coordinate a schedule at an inconvenient time to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's the closest you're gonna get.
Yeah,
but also while having control of the flow of the game.
That the older you get, the more appealing that is too, right? Because
it's so relaxing, dude. It's so relaxing, and I get such a gratifying high
boner
when I see like a fucking big boss, dude, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I play the map. I get the fucking high points. I send my brawler out. I buff my brawler. She chops through all the fucking little guys, and then all that's left is the big guy, and we fucking tear his ass to shreds. So I get a little bit of a high because I strategically, inherently do those things. Man, super fun game though. The fucking graphics are for the most part incredible. I'm really enjoying the cutscenes. I'm enjoying the story. And I have made one account on my main save file. I'm playing a halfling bard. just the ugliest little bastard you've ever seen.
You got to make it ugly.
And then on my other account, I am playing a Dragonborn sorcerer, which I am playing in Alicia's party on her game. So the multiplayer is really cool. Like, okay, for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, your save file is the whole campaign. So if I wanted you to join my group, you have to make a new character to join my group. Now, you'll automatically be granted the same level that I am, but you won't have any gear, you won't have any money. Obviously, if you're joining my party, it's in my interest to be like, here's some money and some gear and shit. But
fuck that. I'm not giving you anything.
Dude, it's so fun, though, because I don't have to change any of my story to play with Alicia for an evening. As a matter of fact, I have a totally different character. Instead of having a support role character that's all charisma-based, my shit's a lot of story, conning people, bullying people, just using charisma to twist the story. That's my main statistic.
That's fucking evil, dude.
Yeah, it is. But I like...
You're a psychopath, aren't you?
I'm nice about it. No, what are you talking about? So the other character, though, I just have one that like sits back and casts spells, and that's it. But it's
Harry Potter.
It's a sweet stack design for a Harry Potter like lizard man, like you said. I'm really enjoying it though. That's my review, man. Baldur's Gate 3, it's fucking awesome. Oh, I upgraded my fucking handheld to the Onion OS and downloaded a new game library that's pretty fucking sick.
Did you get that Banjo-Kazooie?
I think I do have Banjo. That's what it was. I was like, I sent you a picture of it, but like 2 days later, I was like, did he say Crash Bandicoot?
No, I did not.
Or did he say Banjo-Kazooie? I know it can run it, but I don't know if it's on there because I never looked it up.
When you sent me that, I was like, that's cool. I don't... Okay. That's not what I asked about. But...
I thought that was your jam.
No, that game's fine.
I was very excited. It took forever to fucking download out here because satellite
because we're in the Devil's Butthole, USA.
The Devil's Butthole, USA, and he doesn't wipe very good. That's all I've got. Anything else you wanted to say?
I'm always ready for...
Shut up.
You guys aren't going to start sucking each other's dicks, are you?
Let's go talk! We're a one-eyed Batman!
Can I make a suggestion that doesn't involve violence? Or is this the wrong crowd?
Maybe we should call in a bomb threat to Houston. I think it's free beer night at the Astrodome.
The Jedi, Bob. We don't fight with guns, we fight with our mind.
Cousin, businesses are booming.
That is one big pile of shit.
Jog on.
It's Just Two Movies is a production of Blue Cheese and Bacon Studios and can be found wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, special thanks for the people who helped make this show. That is going to be Russ, Tafari, God-Sized and Growing, and SUNDS for our music, Lamplighter Productions for our artwork. Oh, yeah, I definitely want to throw out a thanks to Dave, who takes care of our YouTube platform, and Justin, who has started doing our TikTok. You can find us on TikTok at Just Two Movies Pod. Yeah, so hit us up on socials and tell your friends and leave us a like if you could. That's the show. Should have looked up more dinosaur facts, he said, since the ripe age of 8.
Should have been a dinosaur. Should have learned to roar and ride.
Right. Having my 6 claws on my 2 front hands. Not worried about pesticides. Getting hit by an asteroid. Just like the first species to undergo a mass extinction event I'm talking about. Oh, should have been a paleontologist.